I'm afraid you're going to have to solve black unrest all on your own. Now, if you change your mind, I would love to see you.
Jeez Louise. Rough day, huh? What are you doing down here, buddy? I know all the cops that walk this beat, and you ain't one of them. Oh, I know what you're looking for. Free steaks. Any boy in blue, willing to put his life on the line, deserves a little gratitude. Come on, let's go to the warehouse. I'll give you my best cut to take home to the missus. Though, from what I've heard about your kind, you've probably got more than enough meat to satisfy her, huh?
There's your warehouse.
Yes, sir. Sure is. Hey, do I know you? No offense, but you jigs start to blend together after a while.
They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I, of course, replied, something here inside cannot be denied. They said someday you'll find all who love are blind. When your heart's on fire, you must realize
again and again, all Negroes are your enemy. Attack them.
so I tried.
Do not bring harm to any white man, woman, or child. Only each other. Fight viciously. Hate them. Do not stop until their blood covers your hands. And then hit yourself again and again and again.
Tears I cannot hide. So I smile and say, when a lovely flame died, smoke that's in your eyes. So I chaffed them and I gaily laughed to think they could doubt my love. Yet today my love has flown away. I am without my love. Now laughing friends deride, tears I cannot hide. So I smile and say, when a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your
I'm going to read a I'm going to read a troll reply that I got when I commented on the video that I was looking at. I'm going to read this before I talk about the video itself. Don't worry, I'll put it in context. All right? This is my reply. This is my comment on the video. He wasn't gay. He was exploited by the mainstream superhero and went along with it hoping to get what he thought was some much needed backup. Then a gentleman or a person, you can't say that nowadays in this Orwellian society. And here's the point. A person named Alex Lopez said he wasn't straight. We can say that much. Maybe bisexual. But the exploitation happened because the other dude was an asshole. And Will thought he had found someone to reveal himself to. It was a betrayal of sorts that sparked this rampage. And then I got a second reply which prompted me to make a video. And it's from somebody, Just a Low. And this is a troll channel, by the way. Okay? In my opinion. Has nothing on it. Maybe one or two videos, but usually has the cover story. Some op is trying to do emotional terrorism and shit. He just writes simply, or it, or they, or them. I don't know. I don't know if it's a person on an op or an algorithm. I don't know. Maybe it's Skynet, Just Low writes, is it that hard for you to accept that a character you liked and identified with was gay or bi? I didn't say I fucking identified with a character. Alright? I didn't say that. Alright? And my initial comment got 8 likes. Alright? And this was enough to make Just a Low come in over here and write, is it that hard for you to accept the character that you liked and identified with was gay or bi? So I'm assuming this is somebody from the community, from the gay community, the gay community. I'm not saying that fucking acronym. Alright? Gay community. There, okay? I want to show you I have some big ass balls that you would obviously like to, put in your mouth. Okay? I'm going to tell you about this. I was looking at a scene from the Watchmen show that was on HBO, okay? Just looking at a scene, alright? They supposedly ethnically, changed the character to black, for purposes of the story. When I looked at this series, I didn't think in any way it was related to what Zack Snyder had done in his best movie, The Watchmen. I didn't think it was related in any way. I thought it was his own thing and shit, even though we know that's the reason why it got made into a show. So in this show, there's a cop, a black cop in the 50s. His name is Will Reeves. And it's, it's Jim Crow time. It's the pre-civil rights era. And he's trying to investigate hate crimes. And he finds out, unwittingly finds out that the cops are doing a lot of this, that they're Klan members, and that they belong to some kind of a cult or a Masonic deal called the Cyclops, I think it was. So the way he finds out is that they actually lynch him. They do a mock lynching. They actually hang him from a tree. They hang him from a tree, and then at the last moment when he's going to lose life, he is cut down. All right? And just giving a warning. They didn't kill him. I was shocked when I watched it. I thought it didn't make no sense to me. Back in the day, they was killing black men left and right and doing all kind of ungodly, unholy things to them and shit, okay? Now, I want to be straightforward. I can look at this shit and I don't think it's related to the comic book or the fucking movie that came before this shit, okay? It's his own thing and shit. I want to put that in context, okay? And also, regarding the Will Reeves character, when he was a kid, he was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it was during the time of the massacre when the United States government and a bunch of white supremacists wiped out a town and shit, a prosperous black town that was self-sufficient, self-sustaining. All right, he was given a small child. He was given this small child to protect, much like, the parallels with the Superman myth, and he escaped from the town with the child and hid with the child. Okay? All right? Years later, he's a police officer. It would make sense that he would want to be a police officer, not so much to enforce the law, but just to have legal access to a weapon, credit to his race, I suppose. You know. So after almost being lynched, okay, just as a nasty evil joke, you know, by evil people and shit. He's walking. He still has the noose around his neck. He's walking down the alley and he hears someone being robbed. They had placed a black bag. They had placed some kind of bag on his fucking head. So he put the bag on his head and he let out the rage that he had been feeling his whole life, you know, by beating the shit out of these two robbers that were robbing two white people. Okay, and then he made the papers, and so he decided to keep going out doing this shit. And you know, eventually, the little girl that he had when he was a kid, he reconnected with her. They became kind of an item or whatever, you know, because they weren't related. They became an item, and she taught him to put makeup around his eyes, you know, Caucasian makeup, to make him, people think he was a Caucasian under that hood because of the eye holes. And he became like a superhero, like a vigilante, right? Became a vigilante. He was going around doing a lot of shit. He was busting the Klan's ass and all this shit. And eventually, an actual supposed superhero makes contact with him. You know, a Caucasian blonde guy. You know, I forgot the guy's name. It doesn't really matter. But I already told you the guy's traumatic background and years of unreleased anger and, you know, PTSD. You know, so you know when he meets the superhero it seems like he understands him. He seems altruistic and whatnot, enough that he takes him home to meet his family, to meet his wife, who's that girl, and she has a child. I don't think it's his child, but she takes him home to meet. He takes her home to meet his family, and he gives him some song and dance like, "Oh, we're making the world a better place," blah 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 blah. But you know, he becomes a member of the superhero community, and only that white guy knows that he's black under that hood. All right, it suggests that he maintains a Caucasian disguise, not to be, you know, found out that he's a black man, you know, because of the times. And eventually, you know, it just comes out of nowhere for most people, but you can see that the Caucasian superhero is grooming him. You know, they're working closely together, and they have a scene where these two men are in bed. Okay, and that's the thing where most people just drop out. The logic just drops out, and it's the reason why I made the comment that I made. That comment being, he wasn't gay. He was exploited by the mainstream superhero and went along with it, hoping to get what he thought was some much needed backup. All right. So, you know, he was basically gay for pay. He let the white man do that because that was the most acceptance that he had gotten in the world, okay? You know, especially considering his background. So he went along with it. He let the guy do it because he was worried about his community, and he had learned that the Klan were planning another massacre. You know, something more clandestine, but probably doubly, you know, devastating to the black community. And so he found out some evidence. He found out some information. He called the guy. And the guy told him, "Look, that we're gonna get to that eventually, but you know, we're gonna get to that eventually. We'll get to your problem eventually, but we have bigger concerns." So he keeps going back and forth with the white guy. He's sleeping with the white guy, you know, trying to get him to come down here and help him bust the Klan and shit. And eventually he realizes the guy was just grooming him and using him for sex. So he takes care of business himself. You know, a lot of parallels with that situation and that the real life black community and shit. How the mainstream, you know, the minority majority, how they keep us going around in circles and shit, chasing our own tails and shit, while they do whatever the fuck they want to do with us in a petri dish. Okay, and this is one of the reasons I like this part of the show. Okay, I like this character. Okay, I understand why he was in that situation with that man. All right, and that's why I made the comment I made. All right, and one of the other telling thing is that, you know, his wife, quotation marks, his beard, she knew of his clandestine sort of forced relationship with the gay man, and she was okay with it, you know. And then she was mad at him because one night when he came home after fighting crime, he found that his son in his makeup, doing the white makeup. The son was painting his eyes like that. And he told his son, no, don't do that. He smacked his son. And then she was mad. She was like, you don't hit my kid and all this shit. More parallels to the black community and the whole, being a stepdaddy shit, just being a janitor with the fucking push broom up in the shit, okay? More parallels, right? So, that shit didn't work out, but I guess it was a convenience, His relationship with the black woman was simply a convenience. They were forced together because of the times. Otherwise, she would have left him hanging and shit, all right? And so that was like mostly his superhero origin and shit. That was mostly it. But I'm offended that somebody probably from the rainbow community had to jump off the Skittles, slide on down the rainbow and take a swipe at me and shit. I'm a straight black man and shit. I'm straight, okay, gay community. I'm straight. I don't see myself going no other kind of way. And even if I did, it would be none of your business. You don't have any business in my home or with my family or anything like that, okay? All right? That's the problem and whatnot. You have no business. You take care of your own business. You fought for your civil rights. It's not our civil rights. Your community's civil rights has nothing to do with what we have going on and shit. This show is an excellent parallel and parable and shit to that. And I want to tell you that I'm fucking offended and shit. I don't feel like the character was gay. I feel like he was exploited for most of his life. And then he exploded in rage and found himself and shit. And then he had a second fucking explosion when he realized the white man wasn't going to do shit but fuck him in his ass. And why not? And he took care of that shit. And then he was clandestinely still meting out justice using some technology from the 50s, until into modern times. And this is one of the reasons I enjoy the show. I look at it as separate from, what came before and the authors, works. Okay. I look at it as separate and shit. All right. Now, usually every now and then I take the time out to answer one of my detractors. And I'm just really getting fucking tired of people from the alphabet community coming over here fucking with us, telling us what's what and shit. Well, I'm going to tell you what's what and shit, okay? I'm going to live my life how the fuck I want to live it. I'm going to raise my children how I want to raise my children. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't none of your goddamn business. Okay, I hope you understand that.
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.